Give me a second. I got my messy ass hair everywhere, bro.
Feel you, dude.
So, welcome down the chart. First, we're gonna do an intro, bro. So, pretty
Sweet.
much all I want you to say is just say, "Hey, rolled pigeon. Welcome to Under the Chart. You're watching Under the Chart with Sway.
With Sway?
With Swait.
Yeah, Sway. Perfect. Got you,
Hmm.
dude. Say that now.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up? I'm Rolled Pigeon. You're watching Under the Chart with Sway.
That was perfect. That was
Hell
really good,
yeah.
bro. For real. Nailed it the first time. All right, let's get into it, bro. I mean, what's happened since like I don't know, since we last seen each other, which was at like, the East
The
Coast
show?
concert. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. That was a killer concert. I mean, I saw you got the vinyl from Either Mad Assassin. It made me want to get one, so I did. I got him to sign it. Honestly, not much to report on. I'm starting a new job tomorrow to do with like schoolwork, but yeah, probably won't get into that. But
No, that's all right.
that's pretty much it.
Hey, and anything's an achievement, bro. Congrats on that, honestly.
Thanks, man.
And I'm glad you got that vinyl because like after I heard he eats on the stage, he definitely has like some bars and experience behind him, man.
Yeah, is it ETH or E? I thought it was E, the Mad Assassin.
No, ETH. Yeah,
Is
like
it
sort of
E?
like ETH. Yeah,
Yeah,
ETH. Yeah.
I'm lacking, bro.
Hey, it's all good, bro. Look, I'm being honest, I haven't heard the record or the CD yet.
Yeah,
So,
I've only heard it on Spotify, but yeah, it's a killer one.
yeah.
I reckon it's
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, yeah. I had to like before that set, I had to like listen to a bunch of like all the artists that were playing. Did you have a favorite when you were heading into there or after the show?
I was really keen for Elder Sensei, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. But I really liked P Smurf and Rusty Jugs was sick.
Yeah. I think I was standing with your friend at one point. I'm not
Oh
sure
yeah,
what happened to you.
yeah. Oh sorry,
Well,
man. I was just
no,
listening.
no, go on. There's a bunch of lag, but no, I was standing with your friend. I'm not sure where you were, but when Rusty Jukes was on, he was like, bro, on his like Insta, he posted a story of like, bunch of edibles. It's like, wish me luck for the
Yeah,
show.
literally.
Fuck. And the whole night, like, obviously I kept looking back at him. I was like, this is the funniest shit because he's like mumbling and you could just tell, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he did well though. Like he didn't really slow up his performance in my opinion, you know.
No. He was
Yeah.
funny. He's just like, he
He
was a
just
bit funny with the recordings.
yeah, with people recording.
No, no, no. He was recording, so he had like a little like
Yeah.
his phone set
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah, with his selfie stick and he's like, "Hey yo, like I'm filming this
Yeah,
documentary." Like, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Each after each song is like, I gotta go reset this bitch, and I'm just cracking up, bro.
Yeah, literally. That
Yeah.
was a mad show. It was good to meet you, dude. Thanks for having me on, man.
No, no, you're cool, bro. I mean, like even though I really don't know you as well, this gives me the
Yeah.
opportunity to know you, and even like, in the first like impressions, like I definitely really liked what you were doing, bro. Like for real. Um, but even with that, like fill me in, like if how would you sum yourself up, bro?
I don't know. I dropped a tape a few years ago called Outside of Bap, which is like outside of boom bap, and I'd sort of say that's like where my stuff falls because I rap a lot about like my mental health and like failed relationships and even just relationships going well and stuff. I just like I think Earl put it best. Someone came to him. I think it might have been like Mike, or I could have the details wrong, but they said like rapping is just like a journal of like what you're going through. So you should never have writer's block because it should always be about like what's happening in that current time and place for you. And I feel like that's sort of what I'm about when it comes to the rhyming, you know?
I get that. I get that. And even then, I've talked to a fair bit of people at this point, and all of them have that. And that's a good point, especially from, was it
Yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt? Or
Yeah, L sweatshirt, yeah. Did I
damn.
just say L,
Yeah.
sorry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, no. I was just like, there's a bunch of Earls.
Yeah, literally. El Suave and stuff.
Yeah, bro. But honestly, especially hearing it from Earl and then you quoting it, that's pretty good, bro. I mean, inspirations then. Let's jump into that.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. I'd say El Suave's probably number one. Old Eminem, but there's kind of that cognitive dissonance where I don't really like. I'll occasionally get dark with it, but like that kind of style's a bit dead. The whole horrorcore sort of thing.
Mm.
But yeah, I definitely old school Eminem, MF Doom for sure. I've got an MF Doom tattoo actually.
Show us.
Yeah, for sure. I'll
Dead ass,
just set a
show us.
yeah,
Sorry,
bro.
as soon as someone says MF Doom, I was like, fuck off, bro.
Let me take the hoodie off one moment, man.
Oh, it's not on your ass, is it? It's not on your ass, is it? Oh.
Bro, it would be so heavy if it was on my ass. It was so it's based on like the old school mask.
Whoa!
My cousin did that, Charles Walsh.
That's sick, bro.
I can get it in
The like
better
the
light.
That's sick. The like the red behind it reminds you of like the Japanese rising sun, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I really like the yellow eyes, and it reminds me of the song Red and Gold.
Fuck, bro.
It's because the original was based off a Darth Maul mask. Like they just
Yeah.
it was either a Kane or a Darth Maul mask, but I think I heard it was a Darth Maul mask.
Well,
And they just
I heard
spray
it was
painted it
a
silver. Yeah.
yeah, I heard it was a gladiator's mask that he did that too.
Oh, true, but like the original one before it was like metal.
Yeah. Fuck, bro.
They just
I
got.
think this is where go on.
Oh, sorry, man. I was just gonna say, I think that's yeah, either Kane or Darth Maul mask, and his mate like spray painted it silver. I forget his name, but he was the one that did the Doom symbol.
Damn. That's honestly really cool,
Oh,
man. Like
sorry, maybe. Sorry, dude.
yeah.
I I meant to say he might have been the dude that did the Operation Doomsday cover art rather than the Doom symbol. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, even if the origins of the mask was a bit like of a weird thing, because even Doom went on like a hiatus for I
Yeah,
think a few years, and he came back and then he disappeared, and it was hard for anyone to work with him or do anything. So just for him to be able to like have a friend who did that with the mask is really cool. That's why I fucking love
yeah,
Doom so much. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Very enigmatic, very mysterious,
Nice word, bro. Nice
and
word.
like, oh, dude, rest in peace, Sub Rock as well.
Rest in peace. Fuck, bro. I mean, I think my first vinyl would have been Doom. Do you have the first vinyl?
Oh, I think so. Like I had random stuff because trying to think. I have my collection upstairs. I can show you, bro.
No. You showed me
Yeah,
enough, bro.
yeah. I think my first vinyl was probably just some random like stuff I wanted to sample, but I do have like 7 or 8 Doom vinyl.
Whoa, okay, yeah, way more than me. Okay, way more than me. The only reason why I don't have so many is because of how expensive vinyls are compared
Oh,
to
dude,
CDs and you know?
yeah, get out of town with that stuff. Yeah, it's so expensive.
Yeah, bro. Fucking hell. I mean, what? Okay, vinyl. Sorry, you're making me being a nerd right now. What's your weirdest vinyl that you own?
Probably just something that I've like sampled or like got to sample. I have one called Banjo Party Time. I bought like 9 recently just from like Vinnies and stuff that I like the look of. I've got a few Tom Jones vinyl. I have a funny story about Tom Jones actually. My mum's cousin's husband, father, worked with Tom Jones in Wales,
Hmm.
and Tom Jones was like 18 years old, and he was always late to the job site because he was going to the studio, and then my mum's cousin's husband's dad fired Tom Jones.
Wow. Sure you
Celebrity
regretted
claim.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
My cousin, brothers-in-law's dad, dog.
Have you ever seen
Well,
the movie Spaceballs, bro?
Oh, no, no, I've heard of it, bro.
There's a scene because it's based off Star Wars, right? And he goes,
Yeah,
Lone
yeah.
Star, I am your cousin's mother's former roommate. Or I butchered the
Yeah.
quote, but he just says this really like long-winded one. He goes, "What does that make us?" He goes, "Absolutely nothing."
Exactly, bro. I mean, you mentioned sampling. When did you
Yeah,
start doing that?
I don't know. I definitely when I first started making beats, it was like just like the loops on like GarageBand, like Apple loops, you know. When did I don't know, because I made my first mixtape. It had like that I just liked, you know.
Hmm.
But definitely recently I've been using Koala Sampler a lot.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah,
Yeah,
especially on the go.
I love Koala Sampler, bro. And I just figured out how I can sample vinyl with an iRig as well into Koala Sampler.
That's cool.
I'm pretty stoked on it, man.
You gotta show me how you do that, bro. Like probably not
I
now, but like
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
just sometime. Yeah, sure, man. I'll definitely will. Because I didn't think it could be done. Because basically, when I first bought the vinyl player, I bought it to sample with, and then the guys at JB Hi-Fi they said, yeah, yeah, the Bluetooth it'll like you can record with the Bluetooth, bring it home, lo and behold, you can't do that at all. And then years like this is like 5 years later, so like very recently, I got the iRig. I found a random digital camera in my house, and I had a cord with it, and it was like RCA cables, and I plugged the RCA cables into the back of the vinyl, into a lead adapter, into the iRig, and then from iRig into the phone. I was pretty stoked with that.
Damn, that's a wow, bro. That's a cool revelation.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know roughly of when you definitely started? Because you would have said like around then, like
Oh,
5 years ago.
when I started making beats in general or just sampling?
Dude, honestly, all of it. Hey.
I started writing in like 2013. I was just really inspired by like Eminem and like Infinite, I think as every Aussie kid sort of got their start on it, or every Aussie rapper, you know, like just that
Mm.
8 Mile sort of hunger, you know. And then and then I got really into like Earl and Tyler the Creator, and like the way Tyler made beats, man, like it was just something else. And I saw he was doing it on like GarageBand and Reason, and I've never used Reason, but on like just doing it at home, and I thought, yeah, I can do this. So that's when I made started making my first demos and stuff. And they are trash. You don't want to hear them, bro. But it's all about giving it a go, you know. Like, and that's you can't have that without getting into how it is now, I guess.
I get that. While you're on like a motivational spiel, what's your
Yeah.
best piece of advice for yeah, what's your best piece of advice for someone who really wants to make it?
I don't know. I haven't made it, but I don't want to bite Lockie Hamill. He had a good one on that one I saw you storied. But I think definitely just do it and give it your all. You know, like you can only you only live once. You know, like may as
Okay,
well just give it your all, and it's your passion. You know, like yeah, if you're really serious about it, then get in there and do it. You know,
100%. What about the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
you're putting me on the spot, bro. I'm really not too sure. I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe something like sorry, man. I'm just trying to think.
No, this happens a lot, don't worry. I love it.
Definitely something my mum's told me. I can't come up with this off the top of my head, but my mum's full of wisdom.
I'd imagine, bro. I'd imagine. Mothers always are either the father or the mother, but one of them always is.
Yeah, mothers know best. That's an old saying for a reason.
Amen, amen. That's some good advice right there.
Yeah,
Okay, speaking of even before, let me retrack. You mentioned that you did an EP, which, what about your other projects? Out of all of them, which one is your favorite?
I'd probably say the one that's coming out unreleased, East Coast. So it's not out yet, but it's a full length, and I've been working on it for like a year at a studio in my suburbs, Sloppy Core Studios. So the studio is really close to me, and I've been working on it for a long time now. I've posted like little snippets and stuff, and I had singles drop from it. Dogs, that's a really good one. Other than that, I'd just say like singles and stuff, and also that recent one, the Sour Mash EP.
Oh, cool, bro. Okay, okay. Hmm. What's the longest project you've had?
Probably Travesty, which is like I had a bit of a falling out with the producer. We're cool now again, but like he's all off socials and stuff. He's not really, about producing anymore. Like, but yeah, it was like recording like 2020. It was a pretty dark period, but like the mixes aren't like, anything crazy professional or anything like that. But I still get some good reception about the lyricism on it to this day.
That's cool, bro. That's really cool. It's really f cemented itself and it's a staple
Yeah,
for you. Bro, that's really
yeah.
cool.
And the name's like, because I have this like alter ego, Travis Dweedle, which is like just me pitched up like a Quasimodo, delusional Thomas type thing, you know?
That's hard.
Yeah, thanks, man. And like the name Travesty, like it's kind of a play on words.
Ooh, I can
But
hear some doom
the
in
the
there.
origins of that name are yeah, the origins of that name are pretty funny if you want me to tell you.
Dude, go hard, bro. More the better.
Well, my brother was setting me up a Disney Online account in like 2006. He goes,
Mm.
all right, Harry, what do you want your name to be? And I went, Travis Tweedle. And he said, what's that? Like, where's that come from? And I was just like, I don't know. Like, and then he used that as like his email for ages. And then now it's like my little alter ego thing. It just came out of like my 6-year-old brain. I never remember that incident, but it was pretty funny.
Humble beginnings, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, what about how do you relate to music? You mentioned that you use it, especially with L's quote, but how do you relate to it? In the same sort of sense as life-saving, or is it something different for you?
I think it's definitely like, I don't know, you could get into all like because the actual like frequencies of it, there's some science behind that and like how it relates to the human body and mind. It's pretty crazy. But I don't know, I definitely use it to like G myself up. Like say if I'm in a bind, like you listen to some Big L, like some braggadocio rap, and you just kind of like feel like the man for a minute. If you're in an insecure place, you can kind of feel like the disses are targeted towards you. But even like, that braggadocio has like an uplifting element to it. And then yeah, so I just emotionally amping myself up. I listen to music all the time, man. But
Same.
yeah. But emotionally amping myself up, just helping me process feelings, I guess, too.
I get that. Braggadocious. I'm trying to find that word.
It's just like I don't even it sounds like a massive word, but it just means like when like, when Big L's just rapping about he's the man or like Lord Finesse or something.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
It's just
yeah. I found it. It's like a
yeah.
boastful, arrogant. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. I learned something
That like
new.
that can G you up, bro. Because like, say if you're in a bit of a rut or a bind or whatever, and you're feeling a bit insecure, like if you like relate to it in the right way, you can sort of be like, hang on, like I'm the man, like
Dude, okay, that's probably
I
why
th
I
I
get
think
that.
that element's really important in rap as well. And yeah, another favorite of the night on the East Coast night with DeAndre for sure.
Dude, yes. I literally came out there to support, like, literally. I didn't know anything else. I just went in there to support Devondre and Legacy. Like, those are
Yeah,
my boys. Like,
yeah, Legacy's mad, bro. And LP rip shop that night too.
100%. I'm glad I met him. I got, like, he's really
Yeah,
cool. So, like, we got
yeah,
to meet a lot of cool people at that show, man. Honestly, I'm glad I
yeah,
went.
absolutely, dude.
I mean, for you though, what's it like for you to be in the industry slash scene?
I don't know, man. I definitely feel like I'm a little bit of like an outsider to a certain extent, you know? Like I don't know everyone. I think the people I do know I'm like pretty friendly with, you know, like I just see them at shows and stuff, say g'day, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely sometimes feel like I'm from the outside looking in when it comes to like the industry or the scene or whatever. Just trying to get more shows, stuff like that, you know, it's what the hustle's all about, I suppose.
Mm, definitely, definitely. I mean, where has music taken you then?
I guess just some good shows, meeting some cool people. Technically, music's taken me to the far reaches of Modesto, California. I met some friends online. I went out there in 2022 and I did my first Roll Pigeon show out there.
In
That was pretty
California.
cool. In Modesto, California, bro. Shout out Slam Yates, shout out Gnarly Critter, bro.
Shout outs, bro. That's cool. That's real cool, bro.
Hey, cheers, man. But yeah,
Um,
there's still footage of it, but yeah. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead, bro. I'd love to see that. You gotta send that through to us. Another
Yeah, I'll send
question
it.
though.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. Um, how do you handle the opinions and comparisons of others?
Definitely like I was seeing someone for a while, and they definitely like I don't know, maybe it's just like it's all a taste thing. I think you should definitely stick to your own guns. That's a good piece of advice my mum always told me. Stick to your own guns, trust your gut, you know. Because yeah, I was seeing someone for a while, they weren't really into the music. Like they liked some of it, but they told me some of my stuff was like arse, and I was like, oh, okay. Like just not really like constructive criticism in a way, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just it's shit. It's mid.
Mm. Yeah, literally.
That's fucked, bro. Well, hey, you took that shit on the chin and kept striding, bro. Congrats, man.
Hey, I've had the same name ever since 2013 too.
Rolled pigeon. You gotta tell everyone else the story because you told me that when we first met. Now tell
Yeah,
everyone the story of that name.
for sure, bro. So, like, roll pigeon. I think I was in the city with my family and my brother. My brother saw how pigeon-toed I was, and he'd probably seen Harold and Kumar recently at the time. And he called me. He went, "Roldy Pigeon," and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of like that name. I'm gonna stick with that." And then I dropped the Y. Like originally I started Roldy Pigeon, but I dropped the Y. I was probably like 10 at the time, and then I started like trying to make music when I was like 13.
A lot of these names are sentimental to you, man. I really dig that. Like you've had, their alter ego, and now you have rolled pigeon. Like
Yeah,
very like sentimental moments for you that still you still
yeah,
go by.
absolutely, dude. I
That's
think
cool.
family is like an important thing without trying to sound like cheesy, you know, like good to be chilly with your ones.
100%, man. I mean, blood's thick in the water, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, okay. I'm trying to think of a good one for you because you've covered a lot of what the questions I wanted to have. What about a creative block? You've mentioned creative block before, but how have you ever
Yeah.
had one? How do you handle it?
Yeah, definitely. I think I just sort of like ride it out as hard as it is, you know, like sometimes I don't know, after like say like a really, really bad mental slump, like you might just not even have the desire to like make anything and you know, you're just back to basics. Like music takes secondary focus and life is the main focus, you know? I think you just wait until like, cause you, I don't know. So I try to like force myself a little bit because I want to be creating as much as possible. But you don't want music to come from like a choring place, you know, you want it to be a passion.
100%. 100%, bro. Mm, give me a second. I was
No
gonna
worries,
see if we
man.
had any community questions, but I don't think we did. I
Yeah,
did
that's all good,
try.
dude.
I
That's all
did
good,
try.
bro. Me too, I
Um,
posted it.
yeah, no, I'm glad you did, bro. Thank you for that. Like it's a fun thing I want to be doing. It's just getting people to like engage and create a community. That's what I want to do. I'm creating a community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Um, mentioned performances though. What's your process of dealing with performance anxiety?
Ooh. I think it used to be to just drink alcohol, and that's not a good strategy at all.
Yeah.
I think just I don't know, just practicing lots and lots is the number one. I don't think alcohol is a performance enhancing drug for performing live. I think yeah, just practicing your set back to front. Just yeah, that's pretty much it really. I feel like recently I've like my shows have like improved tenfold because like I've stopped I've quit vaping now, but I was stopped vaping as much last time I had a show, like before the last time, sorry. And I had like 2 months off alcohol, so my mental clarity was just like really clear.
Hmm.
And I think yeah, I think just practicing it back to front, getting that breath control in, and yeah, staying sober for the set, definitely.
That's really good, bro. You like prepare yourself mentally in all sort of aspects, even physically, bro. That's really good,
Yeah.
man. For real. Do you rehearse when you before you get up and
Oh,
do stuff?
God, yeah, yeah, definitely. Like, I have like a drive and a USB. I just like with my instrumentals. I like when I first started performing live, like years ago, years and years ago, I used to perform with my brother's punk band and I'd rap a verse that I wrote. But when I started doing the roll pigeon sets, originally I'd rap on like in pubs and stuff, I mean. I'd rap on like just the regular mix, with the backing vocals in it. And I'm like no shade to anyone who does that, but I just feel like it's important to like show respect to the culture and like, and yeah, and do your best without backing vocals.
That's good. Yeah, not many. No, I don't think I've heard anyone mention backing vocals. I've always like you could hear it when you see the live shows. A lot of artists do that, especially
Yeah.
and I'm just like I've always I thought like people would like at least after like a few times remember their songs and go from
Yeah.
there. But it's each their own, honestly.
Yeah, no, each to their own, definitely. No shade on anyone who does it. I used to do it. That's the thing. Like before that Modesto show, I drank like nearly 2 liters of margarita mix, like,
Holy
and I
shit!
performed on backing vocals. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. And
Holy shit!
and like it went okay, but like it was yeah, like if I could do it again, I probably will do it again one day. But like if that was these days, then I'd be a lot more like well rehearsed in my own songs and stuff like that. I think that going to the like studio in my suburb really helped Sloppy Core. Shout out Dan.
Yo, bro, for real. It's really good that you have the opportunity to be able to just have that outlet and be able to just let loose and get it out.
Yeah, totally.
What would be your favorite and least favorite thing about being an artist or rapper, I'd say?
Favorite thing, just getting that outlet of emotion and just being able to express yourself and like when my friends are like proud of how I've performed, like or even just um I wouldn't say fans, I don't really have fans, but like like my friends or peers, they're like, yeah, you really killed this shit. That'd probably be my favorite one. My least favorite would probably be that like embarrassing, like, yeah, I'm a rapper, and then people are like, what, you're a SoundCloud rapper? And you're just like yep, that's me. I'll wear it in my stride. Like
What has so that's it really. Okay. Okay. No, I dig that because like I've got a responses where some people just don't like the probably the social aspect of it and especially the
yeah.
social media aspect of it, like the online stuff you
Yeah.
gotta do.
I'm definitely a bit too much chronically online. Like I'm always posting. I'm trying to wind it back a bit and just post like the important stuff. But I don't know. I definitely so I guess it's about finding a balance, not, using up too much screen time and stuff.
That's good. That's probably would be a strength that you no, a weakness that you're working on actually. That was the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Is there any other weaknesses or that you're working on?
I think that sometimes my wordplay is probably a big one for me. Like I'm really into my wordplay, but sometimes it's so like convoluted, and I just have to like wind it back. But if something's not like if something's not layered with like triple entendres and like multi-syllabic rhyming, sometimes I'm like, oh, like it doesn't matter for anyone else. Like it's just for me, it's just like a personal thing. Like, and that's probably a weakness I need to work on to just like wind it back and like because things can be meaningful without like you know what I mean, having too much like English techniques thrown into it. That is important, but definitely you can find meaning in the simpler things.
You gotta put on a master class or like a TED talk with all this music stuff, bro. You got some like good shit with it. Like show people like the skills and knowledge you have. Like every
Hey,
bit of it is
cheers, man.
valuable. Real, man. Like
Cheers,
I
dude.
dig it, bro. You've taught me a few things actually, and I was like, I never. That's cool, bro. Okay, what about your strengths? Are you working on any of them?
I think just like technical flows, like you want to, because the flow is the delivery for the words that you speak, like I'd say my flow's pretty consistent, but like I don't always looking to like make it a bit techier, sometimes.
Mm.
I don't know, I'd say it's weird because my biggest inspiration probably would be El Sweatshirt, and he's got some like simple flows, but like, well, not simple, but
They
like got,
sound simple. Like it feels
yeah.
like for Earl, you could write it, but you just can't. Like you have to be him to think of those
Yeah,
things, bro. You know what I
I
mean?
know I know like all the the underground sort of like unreleased shit and stuff. Like I just peel through it with a fine tooth comb, trying to look for
That's
the
cool.
meanings and stuff. But yeah, that was my boy,
Earl's your boy.
He's my bread and
Hmm.
butter.
For real, bro. Um. Okay, probably if you simply put it, what is it about music that makes you so passionate? You've mentioned a fair bit, honestly, but let's say we sum it up.
Yeah, sorry, man.
No, I see the struggle. I thrive in it.
I'd say just yeah, that expression of self, like I think that's really important, especially in this day and age. Everyone's putting up a mask for like social media and stuff. I think you
Fuck,
can
bro.
like, yeah, I think you can definitely like, to a certain extent, when you're writing music, you're like, you can be putting like a fake self out there or like an alter ego or some kind or something. But I think it's definitely important to have that like, because the real you is always sprinkled into your like writing, even in just like little bits and pieces. Like it's definitely like I'll have like a throwaway. This is another piece of advice my mum gave me. Watch people's throwaway lines. It tells you a lot about them,
Mm,
and
go on,
you
go
don't
on.
reckon?
No, no, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Like, I'm trying to understand that. Explain it to me, like that line.
Like people will just say like something like offhand, like a throwaway line. When I say throwaway line, I don't mean just in music. I mean like in daily dialogue and speaking. Like people will just say like an offhand throwaway line, and you like if you read into it with like their body language and like how they've said it, like it'll tell you a lot about them,
Hmm.
rather
So
than
let's say if I say like, bro, that's really cool, and I'm rolling my eyes or something, like I'm just not really being, I'm being quite fake about showing interests.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it sounded deeper in my head.
Call your mom. No, no, call your mom.
Right now.
Mom. No, I'm playing.
She's in Iceland, bro.
Oh, true. And you're at home by yourself, bro? Home alone?
Yeah. Home alone, got to set up the paint cans and heat up the doorknob, just watch out for burglars. A lot of scary people out here.
Bro, I feel like you'd be really good at setting traps, hey.
You reckon?
I'm serious, bro. If you think that deeply about stuff, you're probably gonna like really think very like to a point of how you want to set this trap up.
There's there's like an R-rated Home Alone trailer. It's pretty funny.
Whoa.
But like there's two of them actually, but it makes it like a horror movie and Kevin McAllister's the villain. It's so funny. He's just like
Yeah.
so. He's like, you don't think it's a little oh, well, yeah, I don't know, dude. He got the shotgun. He shoots his own mum. It's pretty crazy.
Holy shit.
But he's like, hello, and yeah, dude. I don't know. That just sorry to take you on that tangent, but
No, no,
that's,
no.
it's pretty much
Honestly,
is like a kid's version of Saw, bro.
legit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you put it that way, honestly. But bro, go on your tangents, bro. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, road.
Come on, Pidge.
Yeah, bitch. Okay, bro. I mean, what? Oh fuck, I forgot where I was at. I have so many questions, bro. How do you
That's
manage
cool.
your day job, especially making music?
Yeah, I mean, I've been just chilling for quite a while, to be perfectly honest. But
Sure.
definitely like it's definitely good to find a balance. Like definitely, because like music doesn't always bring the bread, especially not straight away.
Yeah, yeah,
Finding a balance, I think, would be very important, especially like if your mom or your dad is like pushing you for that 9 to 5. Like
100%.
satiating their wants and needs. You want to
Yeah,
be
bro.
true to yourself, and like I think like like my man Zeke, he's living full time off his art. Like that's a pretty
Whoa, that's
cool
cool.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah, man, that's really cool.
finding
I
your lane, I
mean,
guess.
go on, go on.
Oh, and just like finding a day job that you enjoy, like that's another one.
100%, man. I think even the company you keep maybe makes that sort of 9 to 5 worthwhile. Even your attitude.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Absolutely. Um, what's okay? Dream collab, pretty much, bro. If you were to like put together a team, or even just with just one artist, who would it be?
One artist or a few?
Well, it can be one or a group, either one.
I gotta say Earl, bro. Maybe like
Yes,
a drumless like rap song. I don't even make drumless rap, but like
acapella shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, like 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 what Gian Santoro is doing and stuff. Like what they're doing. Like that
Yep, yep, yep.
drumless like soul hip hop loops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get you.
I'm thinking like that with like Earl. Yeah. I don't know, I'm
That's
trying to think
hard.
of more people off the bat, but I need some like time to think.
No, you mentioned Gian. Would you have Gian on?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. They're killing
Uh,
it. Yeah.
Devondre?
I'd have Beat Switch and DeAndre definitely.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. But I don't know, yeah. That's like a dream collab, eh?
It is, it
Imagine
is, it
that
is.
like US crossover. Oh, is and
Interstate.
look I reckon DeAndre and Lord Finesse would make something crazy together.
Holy shit, bro. That dude, oh fuck. You just getting me. I don't know. I have a thing for Devondre. He's so freaking cool, and I'm sure you understand why. And
Yeah,
then putting
yeah.
Lord Finesse with him, fuck.
Well, he like I don't know, man. His stage presence is like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I saw him. I first saw him at like the first Bedhouse show I went to, which was like, did you know? Do you know about the Bedhouse shows or?
Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
sick, sick. Well, I saw him at the first one I went to, and he was in a Posse Shot shirt. I was like, oh, sick, man. Like, nice shirt. I have that one at home. Like, and yeah, oh, dude, he killed it that night, and I was a fan instantly.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean. I full told him to his face, like, bro, I don't know what it is, man, but like, I'm a fangirl.
Yeah,
Hardcore.
literally.
Fuck, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
dude.
honestly, we've pretty much have covered everything at this point, man. Like, you really helped
Yeah.
me. You've helped me dissolve who it is, what makes Rolled Pigeon, bro. So
I'm
thanks for that,
glad, bro.
man.
Yeah, I'm glad.
For
No, thanks
real.
for having me on, man.
I mean, hey, look, we got to this point near the end of the show where I let you go all out. You could ask me a question. You could pretty much give shout outs and do whatever you want, bro.
Yeah. Well, can I just ask why do you do the interviews and stuff? And it was under the chart, wasn't it?
hmm
Yeah.
Um,
What drives you?
oh, dude, I don't know. I think it's just meeting the people. It's also being able to bring something to the community because while I can't do all the things that all these crazy things people can do, there's something I can do, and that's people. I know people. I know how to talk with
Yeah,
people, know how to work with them, and even then, I want to be able to show people because I'm just like I always wanted to study even then psychology,
yeah,
and so I have such an in-depth interest in people's minds and how they work. So I
yeah,
want to show people like this is someone who's really cool that I like. I want to show you how they work and then showcase them to the world, pretty much.
yeah.
You know what I
Sick,
mean?
dude. No, it's really cool. Thanks for having me on, man. I really appreciate it. I think it's really unique thing, having these like I don't know how long it's been now, maybe like 40 minutes an hour, but and really getting into the nitty gritty and like just giving people the time of day. That's really awesome, man.
Yeah, I give everyone the time of day. I was
Yeah,
gonna, because you're really good at online stuff. You're always on your phone, as you mentioned. But like I
yeah,
struggle to like post stuff because I'm like, there's so many people I want to talk about. There's things I want to say. Um,
yeah,
all this sort of jazz. I'm just like I want to be able to show people why, because I don't care what you do, how you do it, or who you do it with.
yeah.
But thanks, bro, for the question. That's a real good one.
Also, do you have a bit of an American accent, bro? Are you like you just born and bred in Australia? Are you from somewhere else or?
No, I get that a lot. I mean, not in a while, but I'm born here. Honestly, I get the accent from watching a lot of YouTube and a lot of TV. That's
Yeah,
all I did growing up. I
yeah.
was just like,
Fair enough,
but it
dude.
was all overseas shit. So that's where I get it
Yeah.
from.
No, for sure, dude. No, it was just like certain twang on a few words and stuff. I was just curious, that's all.
No, no, you're cool. You're cool. Want to give any
Yeah.
shouts out?
Um, Let me think. Shout out Ewan. Shout out Timbo. Shout out Indy the Giant. Shout out Mari Music. Shout out Gian Santoro. Let me think. Shout out G Rebel. Love kills. Fucking killer. Um, Shout out Saint Bedlam. I mean, I think that pretty much about sums it up. But let me just think for a second.
What about your mom?
Oh, shout out Susie. Shout out my mum.
Yo, Susie.
I hope she's killing it in Iceland right now. I still talk to her very often.
Yo,
I'm cooking a lot more now that she's gone,
that's
and
good,
I've
bro.
I've been cooking meals and stuff. Shout out my brothers Sam and Tom. Shout out my cousin Charlie. Shout out all my friends. Shout out Rao. Shout out Leah. Shout out Jamie. Shout out Jez on the beats for Sour Mash. Shouts out the Sour Mash crew. Too heavy. Sour Mash crew double serve dropping soon. GF till death. And I think that's about it.
Sorry, I'm just like listen. This is the longest shout out singles I've ever had, bro. Thank you,
Yeah.
man. That's
Hectic.
thanks, bro. Honestly, well, hey, I'm Sway. This is Roll Pigeon. Thank you for watching Under the Chart, bro. We out. And there we are.